finally made it to the big leagues, and now you want to chill? Now you got the big head, now you can't grind? You here now. You here now. You finally made it. And this is where you break up? This is where you start chilling? This is where you get comfortable? You made it now. You made it now. You in the big leagues now. They watching you now. This is where you make it permanent. Yeah, I saw it. Perfect. No, practice don't make perfect. Practice make permanent.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going over my stack real fast that I'm currently taking. And then we're going to be going to the gym, hitting a gnarly leg day, and it's going to be fun. So stay tuned. It's getting real. It's getting real now. I feel like I finally transitioned off cycle. I got to be careful using the word transition nowadays, but transitioning off cycle here. This has been the way I've been able to do it in a really effective way. As a pro, there's a lot more pressure coming off cycle. I'm gonna be straight up. I'm gonna be super honest with you guys. It's been so hard mentally to come off this past prep cycle because I looked really good. I was still growing after the show. I was still on cycle for about a month post show. And it was hard to come off because my body was still responding very well. But I know that one step back to take two steps forward, so to speak. So there's me just being extremely vulnerable with you guys on here. And this is the first time I've ever struggled with coming off cycle. I see everybody that I was competing against, that pretty much everybody went to the Olympia that beat me. So, and I was actually in the mix with people who were already qualified for the Olympia. So it was really hard at the Olympia to see, you know, people that I was going against, people that I had beat up there, you know. It was just hard. It was a hard time for me, but I'm very grateful to be in the position I am. I'm very grateful to be in the underdog position. I'm very grateful to have everything to gain and nothing to lose still. So the pro debut was very successful, but I want more. I want to win, and I want to make a fucking statement next year. So that's what we're gonna do. And this is my stack to come off cycle. So this is what I've been taking for about the last 2 to 3 weeks. I actually just completely came off. About 3 weeks post shows when I stopped taking my injections. And I dropped all orals after the show, but I basically just stopped all my injections completely cold turkey. For about 2 weeks, we were traveling a bunch, so I'm like, all right, screw it. I'm gonna use traveling as an excuse to come off. Had a bunch of nasty side effects. This, I'll show you guys right now. I actually have like this acne on my leg that I'm struggling with a little bit. I always seem to get some sort of acne post-cycle, but this has been the worst I've ever experienced. I mean, we did push trend a lot higher than I've ever ran it this cycle. So, I mean, there's a lot of things that happened. And obviously, I'm not a doctor. I got to talk about this before I tell you guys about this stuff. I'm not a doctor. I actually get all this stuff from a doctor. So I do this the legal way, the right way. And I have somebody review my lab work, go over it with me that's a professional. I mean, I know how to read lab work, but I would rather have a professional who is licensed in this go over it with me. That way I can make sure I'm doing things the right way, right? All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the cycle. Here we have IGF-1 LR3. It's just an extra vial that they have in here. It comes in vials of 2, packs of 2 vials. And then this is basically the open vial that I've been using. IGF-1 LR3 is just insulin-like growth factor. I'm not gonna sit here and educate you guys on everything. If you guys want to know more about this, you can click the link down below and you can talk to Heather, the girl who works with me specifically. She's amazing. She's helped me in so many different ways. She is with Morph Health and Wellness, which is who I am partnered with. So if you guys want any access to this stuff, you want to talk to somebody, get on a free consultation call. Down below is Heather's information, and she would love to help you out. So that's the first thing I'm taking is IGF-1 LR3. Taking 50 units of this on the insulin syringe, basically pre-workout. This is the first time I've consistently taken IGF in my entire life. I've taken IGF before on and off, but I've been consistent with this for about 2.5 weeks. And I can tell you right now, I don't feel like I'm off cycle when I'm in the gym. I get crazy pumps. And I've heard people taking this up to like 100 units, 150 units. So the fact that I'm getting this much out of 50, I'm happy, and my body's so responsive, so that's a huge step in the right direction. And honestly, the only reason I'm taking this is simply to feel like I can still push hard in the gym and have some sort of something to look forward to in the gym. Because if you just come off cold turkey, and I want to clarify, I'm not off cold turkey. I am on 200 milligrams of test cypionate, okay? Cypionate. So if you're wondering, you know, I'm not coming off cold turkey. I'm a bodybuilder. If I do that, I'm going to have a lot of problems and I'm going to have a lot of muscle loss, if I'm being honest with you guys, even if I keep food high, and I just don't even want to go down that road. Technically, it is good for your testicles if you come off completely, especially when you're young, for like 4 to 6, maybe in 8 weeks. But I'm not trying to go through all that, so I'm just a risk I'm willing to take. And I'm already planning on being on testosterone for the rest of my life. So that's something I want to make very clear. Second thing I've been taking, and this is actually a new vial of it, is TB500. So this is something that you can get pretty cheap, like over the counter on like Amino Asylum or something. But I will be honest with you, there is a huge difference with getting it through a lab, like a pharmacy. It works way better. And I'm not just trying to say that, it does. It's not even comparable. So TB500, and then I'm going to be taking, I don't even know the exact dose on this. I just know how much to draw out. So I'll give you guys the exact doses on the screen here or something. But TB500, and then we have BPC 157. This is like the OG mix for healing ligaments, tendons, stuff like that. And right now I am actually, well, it's completely healed, I think. But I've been going 100% on legs in my sartorius, which is what I tore at my show. If you guys have been following the journey, runs from back here all the way up here. And it is responsible for elevation of the leg, external rotation, and internal rotation of the leg. So yeah, it's been helping a ton. And I literally tore that muscle and I can train it 100% now. You guys will see today. So really excited about that. And I could not have done it without these products. So I just wanted to give a huge shout out to Morph Health and Wellness. Yeah, it's just real honest truth. I don't really break things down like this on camera, but here we are, we're doing it. You guys asked for it. And I feel like it's my duty and my job to be honest and transparent with you guys about what I'm taking year round, because I can't just say, oh, I'm making this progress or I'm doing this and I'm doing that, but not tell you guys everything about it, right? So that's me being transparent. So hopefully this isn't taken the wrong way and you guys don't take this out of context and you be very responsible with your decisions to take supplements. All right, what am I gonna use today? I'm gonna use Tropic Thunder. We have Glycoject in here, some carbs. That's smooth. AQ is a mess, I'll be honest. AQ is a fucking mess. This stuff is a mess, but it's a mess when you're in the gym too.
Try keeping it in your car.
Oh, you keep it in the heat?
Because I travel.
Bro, I put this shit in the fridge.
I want to, but I travel enough that I'm
it's
like,
thick.
well.
It's liquid glycerol. This is what actual liquid glycerol looks like. Because powdered glycerol, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. People think it does. You only end up using a tiny amount of it because your body can't digest it. It's true. So I'm not sure if that's the exact reason, but your body can't utilize all of it. So liquid glycerol is like, I think it's like 80 or 90% bioavailable, when the powder version is like 5 or something. So I do a full capful. Wow, it's really just taking its time here. Cool. Stuff is a mess, so I'll instantly go to the sink. I actually got this from Darc. He does this every time. Go straight to the sink, wash it out. I'm like, damn, that's smart, because every time I used to do it, it used to leak down the bottle. I used to put this cap back on when it still had AQ in it, it used to leak down the bottle in the fridge. So just wash it off, put it back, and you're good. But yeah, that stuff is a mess if you don't know how to handle it. So we got one full cap full of AQ, and then we have the same flavor, Tropic Thunder, of EVP Extreme here. We're gonna do one, oh shit, we're hitting legs today. Fuck. I'm gonna do half a scoop of this today. I don't need to be that hyped up for legs today. So we got a half a scoop, because I'll be honest, if I take a whole scoop of Extreme, I feel very sick to my stomach on leg day. So I suggest something like 3D, which I'm still gonna use. Let me think here. I'm gonna use, let's do some mix and match. Let's do some, we're gonna mix some stuff here. So I have Sour Candy 3D. Obviously this is our non-stim. So I have a half scoop of stim. Then I have one full scoop of Sour Candy non-stim pre-workout. Just pump. Fill this shaker cup halfway to 3/4 full with some water. And then we'll be on the road and ready to kick some ass. Something I've been doing on the way to the gym is I've actually been taking hydration. I've been drinking one scoop on the way to the gym. So yes, these pre-workouts have good hydration formulas in them, but something that people don't realize is you can't ever be hydrated enough. You can't be overhydrated. It's not a thing. So why the fuck wouldn't I drink more, right? You're just gonna pee it out if you need to. So I'd rather be overhydrated than underhydrated, because if you're not hydrated enough, then there's a lot of consequences to come with that.
You said that in the, I think it was the last video or the video before that, that you sub your sodium intake for the rest of your meals. How much do you sub it for?
Good question. What I do is I actually use about 3 scoops of this a day, exactly 3 scoops. Actually, I use 1 scoop in the morning during fasted cardio. I'll use 1 scoop on the way to the gym, and then I'll use 1 scoop later on when I'm working throughout the day, just to kind of get some like flavor in my mouth. So each one of these scoops has 500 milligrams of sodium, but it's not from a sodium source that's going to help with metabolic function and give you iodine. So what I do is I make sure I get iodized salt into at least 3 of my meals a day, and I'll put about 1 gram into each meal. So about 3 grams of iodized salt a day, plus you have 1,500 milligrams of sodium from this, not in the form of iodine or iodized salt. So that's kind of how I do my salt for the day. And it's not always the same every day. As long as I'm hitting at least like 3,000 milligrams of iodized salt, I seem to feel pretty good, and my metabolism is functioning properly. It's very important. It's one of the things your thyroid uses to create T3, T4, so it's very important. But I'm gonna go ahead and mix this up, and I'm gonna basically mix together 2 different shaker cups here. I like to take 2 different shaker cups to the gym with me. I'll drink this, I'll put the hydration in here, and then I'll have an empty shaker cup that's still dry. This one. And then I'll put 2 scoops of Glycoject in there, and I'll start sipping on this during my workout, but I won't drink this until I get to the gym. So finish this, put some hydration in this, 1 scoop of hydration, drink this on the way to the gym, put the 2 scoops of Glycoject, 50 grams of carbohydrates in here, fast-acting carbohydrates, drink this at the gym about 20 minutes in for my intro workout. No, I'm just kidding. I ain't going open anymore. That lasted for a whole 2 weeks. It's true. Honestly, bro, like think about it, man. You're like fucked up. You're fucking tired. You're hungry. It's like you can't make weight. Like you think, I mean, you listen to people and they're like, dude, there's no way you're gonna make this show. Like, there's no way you're gonna continue to do classic. You like you think you listen to everybody and they're like, oh, you're struggling to make weight, and you're like, damn, I am struggling to make weight, and then you're trying to like justify things in your head because your hormones are all out of whack, and you have the media telling you one thing, half the media is telling you one thing, half the media is telling you another thing, your coach is telling you one thing. You trust your coach because you're fucked up in the head because your hormones and prep and no food, so it's like you just. Yeah, open, yeah, let's do it. Let's do open. That sounds good. It's easier than having to kill myself to make weight. And then you take a step back a month later, when you have food in your system, your hormones are starting to balance out, and you're like, oh, wait, I could have been leaner. And you don't think about these things during the process, right? And then you're trigger happy on social media because you feel like you need to post everything because you've been transparent all prep. It's just a vicious cycle. So it shit happens, and honestly, I look back and I'm like, dude, how the fuck did I think I could ever go open? I hate to say it, but like, I can do it. Like, I know I can do it, but like, I'm already struggling so much, like, with the cycles I'm running. I couldn't imagine doing that. Like, it is a lot. It's a lot. I'm not sure if I just don't have the genetics for it, but like, I'd have to push hard, like really hard with the drugs and the food. But like, the drugs would have to be insane. I'm just telling you that right now. Like, I just know my body, and I know. And you get desensitized to stuff as you get older. Like you only have so much exposure to drugs over your whole lifetime. So it's like, where's the justification in that when I'm already getting top 3 in my pro debut? So it's like, just open your eyes, Austin. Come off the hormones, relax a little bit, get in a good mental state, enjoy some food, and then reconsider this whole open thing. And that's what I did. So I know I have to keep justifying myself, but I feel bad that I like misled you guys and told you guys I was doing something out of a spur of the moment decision when I should have just kept it to myself, let myself get into a better mental state before making such a rash decision, so it is what it is. I know I'm already going to get some comments about my socks, and I know I think these are technically girl socks on the Darc Sport website, but who fucking cares? These things are the most comfy socks I've ever worn in my entire life. Like, whatever, like, I got some comments on, I posted something the other day, and it had my socks in it. I actually deleted it because I was like, wait, are these actually girl socks? And then afterwards I was like, I don't fucking care. I don't care if they're girl socks, but they're comfy and we're hitting legs, so I need to be comfortable. Fucking 35 to 80. 35 miles an hour to 80 miles an hour, bro. That's crazy. That's some crazy shit. I get to watch my savings go away. This car was a terrible financial decision. Absolutely terrible financial decision. But the happiness it brings me is unparalleled. I'm gonna start on actually something else. I don't want to do these today. I want to do straight into quads. I kind of want to go like straight into like a hack squat. Should I start with a hack squat? Start with some quad extensions, then I'll go into a hack squat. I carry it 1.6. I love this machine. I like this machine. I just don't know if it fits my fucking legs. Like I feel like my legs are like they go out too much. You know what I mean? Oh, that's way better. Oh, that's gonna be a good day. That one's way better. Can't beat this music. All right, hack squats. Woo. My legs are already fried. Some gluteus. Oh wow, they're different size socks. That's why they don't match. We just gotta get off the hack squat so we can use it. Show them how it's done. Just kidding. Just kidding. I respect everybody who works out. Sometimes you gotta show them how it's done. We're gonna show them how it's done today. Just warming up my glutes right now. They've shrunk for the last year or two. Been focusing on like quads and hamstrings and all that other shit. But I've kind of like neglected like direct glute exercises. So here I am trying to make up for it. So A couple more sets here. Probably add 2 to 3 plates on each side, and I'm not going for perfect form here. I'm just trying to get stimulation in the glutes. So trying to get some blood in there. I have this weird thing where I have to be extremely pumped before I go do a compound lift like the hack squat. So my shit needs to about to explode, and then we can go do that, and then I'll just destroy myself. That's how I train legs. All right, let's see how this baby feels. So this is the first, damn bro, my legs are pretty beefy in the mirror right now. I kind of like when I'm like on a cruise because my upper body shrinks and my legs look pretty big. So this is the first time I've done, like actually done hack squat since I tore my leg. So we'll see. And I just happen to be going on the hardest hack squat machine known to man, so we'll see. Oh, I missed legs, baby. Let's go. Let's fucking go. So what I really like to do is just get some range of motion in there without any weight on to like lubricate all the joints and get everything primed. So I have a feeling we're gonna go in today on this pretty hard. I might actually need earbuds. Now, knowing myself, when I don't do something for a long time, I go way too hard on it, and then I have to take another week off. So I'm not gonna go super heavy. I don't know, fuck it. We'll see where it goes. I'm not gonna even say anything, but it's leg day, you know how it is. You're either crazy or you're not crazy. So, see how this feels, and that'll determine everything. Yeah. Hot here today. All right, it's time to separate this shit. Increase the gap. You don't think there's a gap yet, but there is. I see it in my head.
Why do you want to increase the gap?
So nobody's fucking close to me.
Oh, I thought we were talking about your legs. I was like, what do you mean?
No, there's no gap there already. But yeah, there won't be any space between my legs. I need more than that, bitch. There's nothing there, bro. That's like, I'm not even flexing. Jeez. Separate. Got it. I show him what's up, bro. I show him what the fuck's up. I show him what's up. Let's go. Show him what's up. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. That's what's up. I don't have anything else. That's all I got. Oh, that hurts. Take notes, all my Texas residents. This is how you put plates away. I'm from Tampa. They don't roll with that shit there. Don't work out at MI40 if you don't put your weights away. That's all I gotta say. This is how you put your weights away. Take it off. You walk over. Oh, there's not room on this one. That's okay. I'll still put my plate away. So watch. This is called a rack. It actually fits in the hole. It's crazy. One more set. Fuck me, dude. Look at the lactic acid already coming in. Look at on both sides. That little, that's lactic acid. That's me flexing. Dude, they're so pumped. Oh, I love this shit. I'm so glad I'm so glad I feel good again. Like, I was so worried I wasn't gonna be able to like get back into the swing of things. Fuck. What?
Don't you feel like that every time though?
Yeah, this time was way worse though, dude.
Oh, really?
Like, I didn't want to do this shit anymore at all. Like, I was like, it was at the point where I didn't even have energy to work. I was like, but I mean, the more you fuck with your hormones, the worse it gets. People don't talk about this stuff. That's why I'm so open about it now. There is no right way to do this. Like I've said this, I said there's a right way before. There's no right way to take anabolic steroids. There's no right way. There's a better way. There's a not so good way. There's not a right way. Don't do it. Like, unless you're doing what I'm doing, do not do this shit. Like, and even if you do, go talk to a doctor and shit, because this stuff has, here's the thing, I'll keep this pretty straightforward. The anabolic steroids have been tested for years. There's a lot of science-based articles. You know, they've done tons of studies, case studies and stuff with controlled and non-controlled variables with steroids and stuff for years. We have people messing with SARMs. You have people messing with like pro hormones and diuretics. That's the route you don't want to go. Like, I know you guys are going to see people online, you're going to want to get enhanced, and you're going to do it anyways. So if you do it, which you're probably going to do it anyways, even though you shouldn't, do it the right way, do it the better way. There's not a right way, do it the better way. So, hire somebody who knows what they're doing, talk to a doctor first, make sure you're getting stuff from a good source, a pharmacy if possible, like an actual pharmacy, not some like guy who says it's pharma grade. So just do things the right way, take as many steps and precautions as you can, and make sure that you do this shit the right way, because all it takes is one bad experience, and I promise you can be fucked up forever, like a long time. And I'm sharing these things with you because it's not like I want to share these things. I don't want to share with you guys that I'm breaking out on my legs. I don't want to share with you guys that I feel like a bitch during the day and I don't want to work. But I do it because it's something nobody talks about. Nobody talks about this stuff, and it's the reality of it. Because it's all fun and games until you have to come off, right? So just remember that. Stick to this type of stuff. Hydration equals track. No, for real, this stuff helps a ton. If you ever feel like lightheaded like I do right now, like you're gonna kind of like pass out after a hard workout, fill the shaker cup up like halfway, put a whole scoop of hydration in there and just chug it. You'll feel kind of sick for a second, and you'll get this huge rush of electrolytes, and you'll be like, oh, you have another like hour in you, I promise. Like, it's not that much water, that's a whole scoop. So I'm just gonna chug this and I'll feel great by the time we go out to the car. I love this stuff. It really is a game changer. So I put my shoes on for calves. I'm gonna finish with calves. I don't get a good contraction because I'm like, it's like usually metal and it hurts my feet if I'm being honest. So I like to have something more solid and cushiony to push off of. But something I've really been working on is calves, and say what you want in the comments, but I think they're growing, so we're gonna keep doing it. Stretch these bitches. The worst part is stretching them. I've been doing them every day. Half the fucking throw. I'm not giving them a choice. I'm not okay. That's it. That's all she wrote. All right, guys, so that's gonna wrap it up to today's video. Leg day, my current stack coming off cycle here, been off cycle. So yeah, that's it. Nothing else for you guys. All links below for sponsors, codes, links, all that good stuff. Love you guys. See you in the next video. Appreciate you, and make sure to like and subscribe and share this video.